I'm Jude Kirkham and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. What better way to start off today than with Andrea from the Mohair store. Andrea, God, half of Christchurch would be gasping for these.
I know.
Wouldn't they? Goodness gracious.
So this is our lovely, soft, beautiful alpaca. So you just want to snuggle up to this.
Absolutely.
And again, obviously with the cold weather, I've got all my mohair and alpaca throws out at home.
Yes.
As soon as I sit on the couch,
Yes.
I've got them over me. The children walk around the house with them.
Absolutely.
So we are just, quite a household obsessed with them.
Have I told you
throws.
that my dog actually gets up and she drags it down, one of them down, and puts it on the carpet for herself as well?
No.
She's got a rather sore bottom at the moment from being smacked.
That's I know there are,
What is
and there are
that?
a lot of very spoilt animals around Canterbury as well, because
don't.
some people have actually brought some of the wee sample ones, the knees ones, for their cats and things like that as well. So
I want to come back as one of these. If there's such a thing as reincarnation,
yes. Well, that's
please.
because with us been selling our house, I put mohair throws out on all the beds and things like that, and I put out a couple of new ones, and our wee cat Tiger has gone and made himself quite at home on quite a few of them. He's going around to find his favourite one. But anyway,
I love it.
So these
But
are
for us
yes.
humans.
Yes, again, for everyone. So we've got our lovely alpaca natural ones here, and you can see they've got the lovely cream fringe. So for example, this one here, you've got your lovely grey with your cream running through it, and then we've got the brown with the cream fringe running through it there.
Gorgeous.
And then over just underneath the sort of the pink one there as well, we've got the lovely fawn with the cream fringe. So some beautiful natural colours, and again, they just go with everything. Really lovely on, your brown and black leather couches and things like that. Sometimes they can get a little bit cold in winter, so you do need, a nice throw to keep those nice and cosy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Leather's nice once you've warmed it up, but
Yes.
that initial, it can be a bit of a shock to the old system. And what have we got here?
Now this is one of our ones. This is our Royal Mohair. Now we're deleting that range, so they are still at that special CTV price. We're doing them at $120. But you've got to mention CTV. Their normal price is $140, which is still our clearance price.
Goodness me, and you'll take another $20 off for mentioning it was specific.
Yep,
Wow,
CTV.
awesome.
So they've been going really well. And then we've got our wee accessories as well.
have.
So I've been bringing those in, the last few weeks, and they've been going really, really well. And we've
Fantastic.
got our fingerless gloves, our normal gloves. They come in about 8 different
Mittens.
colours, and we've got the lovely, glovelets with the wee patterns on them
And
as
look
well.
at the
And
mittens.
also
Love
we've started just got the adult mittens as well, which
Great
is a new
idea.
addition.
Yeah, great
so
idea.
Heaps of things to choose
Hey,
from.
but what about these here?
Yes, so they're our new Possum Merino socks made right here in Christchurch.
Oh, you've got to be joking. So for the little feet as well?
Yes, best
what a
thing for them.
Absolutely it is. What a fabulous idea, especially under gumboots, because there's no warmth in gummies, is there?
that's so true.
The Mohair store, one great location, that's 140 Colombo Street in Beckenham. That's at Beckenham Central, which is on the corner of Colombo and Tennyson Street. Gavin from Top Realty joins me now. Welcome, Gavin. Lovely to see you again this week. Gavin, what's going on in real estate in Christchurch at the moment?
Prices holding up a little bit.
Okay.
Multi-offers certainly happening on multi-offers. I don't know about the other companies, but with us, multi-offers are nearly on every property these days.
Fabulous. So that's got to be good for the vendor.
Absolutely good for the vendor. Good for the purchaser. The purchaser who buys it can be confident that he hasn't made a mistake because there's 3 or 4 people behind them.
Yeah, sure.
But competition is good. Competition
Right.
is very good. It's good for everybody, competition.
Sure.
But prices for us are holding. I understand that auctions have slowed down quite a bit.
Okay, yes.
Properties that are different
Yes.
are being auctioned, and so they should be.
Were we seeing more auctions for the simple reason of that there was such an unknown factor there?
Well,
in Christchurch?
that's one factor, but some companies had the philosophy of auctioning everything to promote a market share, to promote a name, to get a brand going.
Okay.
Not necessarily the super best thing for the seller, but there are other ways to get good prices for our sellers.
Tell me, what about finance and interest rates? What's the impact there?
Tremendous competition amongst the banks, and that's good to see.
Yes.
I sold a property last Friday, and the purchaser said he wants that offer accepted because his offer of $3,000 towards his legal fees by the bank had a limit. So there are banks offering $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to buyers to be able to, as a sort of a buying package.
Okay. For people who haven't actually got time to really go around all the different banks, do you think that a broker is a really good idea?
Well, brokers have their place,
Yes.
and the brokers will always be around, but some banks won't use brokers, like some insurance companies won't use brokers. But really, to get a handle on all the interest rates, people should go and see a broker.
It's worth it, isn't it? When
I think it's worth it.
Such a huge amount of money that they're shelling
Sure,
out.
sure.
Absolutely. What about rentals as well, Gavin?
Rentals, our rentals are renting very, very well because we have quite a nice base of rentals, good quality rentals. I understand at the very top end where there's 6 to 7 to 8 bedrooms, they are being just a little bit more difficult to rent. You know, they are anywhere between $1,100 and $1,300 or $1,400 per property. That's a lot of money.
That's huge.
Just slow down a little bit in that market, I understand.
Is it because the EQC work seems to have finished on the residential homes now in Christchurch? What's happening?
I think that what's actually happened, we've had a lot of people come in.
Yes.
And I think that the workforce is here, and I don't know if the workforce has been added too much, but I think we have a major workforce here. And so I think the demand, in many cases, for that 7 to 8 to 10 workers in one house is diminishing.
Yeah, right. Well, it's kind of peaked, didn't it?
Just a little bit.
It had to slide back a little bit.
But
from
I think I'd be very happy, and so a lot of business people, for the present trend to continue for the next 10 to 15 years. We'd all be happy.
Where do you see us in the next 6 months, sort of leading through, say, to Christmas? Where do you see Christchurch?
Prices holding.
Okay.
Interest rates going up another notch, I think. Okay. I think there'll be one more increase before Christmas. Banks will be competitive on handing out handouts for them, for people to buy.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I think Christchurch has got a very, very bright future for the next 15 to 20 years and then on.
Absolutely.
We'll have a new city, we'll have new people, new city in different environment.
It's going to be so exciting.
Exciting, absolutely.
Well, it is. Actually seeing it progress now, it's really quite exciting as well. If somebody was going to buy a residential home, Gavin, what would be your best advice to them at the moment?
My best advice would to come in, talk to us, give us their 10 out of 10, what they want. Be prepared to make concessions on 10%, 30% of what they want. If a property gives them 70% of what they want, they should buy it, in my opinion. Because that other 30% is something they can tolerate or they can change.
Sure.
So my advice to people is they see something they like, it's got 70 or 80% of it, buy it, don't wait.
Okay. And of course, we were actually just discussing this last evening. There's no time. Nothing's as cheap as it is today.
No, that's right.
Isn't it?
I'm selling properties now for the 4th or the 5th or the 6th time.
Wow.
And I just sold one last week. I sold it for $42,000 the first time. It was $420,000 last week.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
That's got to be an absolute buzz for you.
It absolutely. You know, you go back through your old records and you see 42,000, 60,000, 120, 240, 420. It's good.
Wow, that's amazing. But then again, of course, it's never going to be as cheap as it is today, but 42,000, of course, was a lot of money back then as well. Tell me about this property here,
113 Idris Road. Beautiful spot, a lovely property. Owner purchased this 3 or 4 weeks ago, now surplus his requirement. He has something else. Deadline sale 19th of August next month. It's on the market. Deadline sale. There's the living room.
Beautiful.
113 Idris Road, good spot. There's the lounge opening out to the patio.
Every single week there, Gavin, top realtors, you'll find them at 135 Barrington Avenue in Bishopdale, phone 359 5595.
Donna, how are you?
G'day, I'm great, thanks Andrea.
Now, it's nice to be back in your store. I haven't been here for a wee while.
Oh, you haven't had
No,
you?
no.
Apart from when you bought your own stuff.
I know. And it's saying you guys have got the most fantastic range here. It's amazing. Such a beautiful store out here at the Hornby branch.
It's a nice store in Hornby we've got. And later on I'll take you to our other stores we have in Kaipoi and Morehouse and Cashel Street. And the other, on future weeks to come, we'll go around those stores as well. But at the moment I'm based in Hornby, so I'll just take you around our store.
Perfect. Now, so let's get started. What have we got here?
So what I thought we'd show you today is we have these exclusive polyester ranges. Now, polyester is the new generation polyester. It's not the 1970s polyester and stuff. It's a very different polyester. And what it is, what polyester is, it's made out of recycled plastic bottles. So, yeah, so you know, if you have a bottle of Fanta or raspberry and you take all the stuff out of it after 2 years or whatever, the glass, the plastic is still not stained. It's still the same colour, still clear.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, and this is what this is made out of.
Wow.
Which is why the stain resistance is higher than nylon and, of course, much higher than wool. So if you can only absorb 0.1%, where wool absorbs 30% and nylon absorbs 7%.
Well, and so again, so if you spilled something on this carpet, what's the best way of, does it just basically just
Just
get
a
cloth
white
and-
towel, and you just stand on it and it comes up. You can eat it and you can drink it. You can get the stains out of the polyesters and out of our Smart Strand. Now these ones here start, like these three here, they're exactly the same ranges, exactly the same colours. They're just $13 a square metre dearer. And what happens is that the pile just gets thicker. So this is $30 a square metre, or $105 per linear metre, or $54 a square metre fully installed.
That is a great price as well, isn't it?
So what that means is that if your house is 100 square metres, this is $5,400 for this carpet here. And then you go on to this is Great Lakes, and the Fairmont comes in exactly the same colours as this one does. We've just reversed them here. And this would be $70 a square metre installed, and this here is just thicker again. So once again, $7,000 for the 100 square metre home. So you lay and you underlay your smooth edge, is $26 a square metre, and then so an average 100 square metre house, $2,600 for that price, and that's a stagnant price.
And then we come up even now, the thickness in that is just stunning, isn't it?
That is beautiful. It's a real thick one. You really get your fingers into that one. That's beautiful. And a lot of our staff have got this one. And this is here is $87 a square metre. So only your carpet component is going up, not the lay, not the underlay. So it just goes up. And it's a beautiful carpet. A lot of our staff are putting these in because it feels like a trampoline.
Carpet Court, you'll love the look. At 40 Carmen Road at Hornby. They're open Saturday at 10 till 4. There's some fantastic gifts out here at the gift box at Lincoln. Beautiful place to come on out to. They do baby parcels now from $30, and it's a free delivery to the Lincoln Maternity Hospital. What a fantastic deal. And of course they do free gift wrapping and are open 7 days a week out here. Look at these beautiful new things that have come in. Babies dribble, all babies. You don't have to have a normal boring bib now. Look at these here. Gorgeous little bandana bibs that they've just bought in. I think they are adorable. And look at these absolutely beautiful change mats. These they've got a little zip compartment in here, but this all folds out. They've got some absolute stunners in these. I mean, you could put your lipstick in that front compartment and take off, let alone the baby wipes. Gorgeous. Look at these here, Night Night Peter Rabbit. Beautiful with crinkly pages. They're the gorgeous cloth books. I love Peter Rabbit. Good classic, isn't he? So then they go into children's toys on this side here. Little boys into little girls, and then it's the girly section. How gorgeous is all of this? Absolutely beautiful. Look, they've got the writings for up on the wall as well. Give me wings so I can fly. Isn't that just beautiful? Imagine that in a little one's wall. Look at these here, beautiful, incredibly ornate jewellery boxes here. Look at that, $69. That's a whole lot of jewellery box for that. These are brilliant. Look, these hang up, the little black dress, they hang up in your wardrobe for the jewellery. And what a massive jewellery they've got out here as well. I mean, they've got some absolutely stunning pieces. Imagine that in a white summer dress. Just gorgeous. And they've got the one for scarves here. Look at that. Isn't that clever? So if you're a scarf lover, look what you can do. I mean, they really have got so much. Look at these beautiful pieces of artwork up here as well. Look at those love hearts all beaded. And they're actually boxed out as well instead of sitting flat. Just absolutely stunning. Actually, I could have a ball here, Dave. Look at all these. Look, I'm a little colour magnet, me. Look at the colours in these. They're absolutely glorious. Oh, and I always like that tortoiseshell look. That's always a great look as well, isn't it? summer or winter, that one. So ladies' handbags, I've got a huge selection of ladies' handbags here as well. Once again, something that's sort of a little bit different. That's a gorgeous kind of boho look, isn't it? I like that. Beautiful brooches in here. Look, what do we got here? Gorgeous poncho here. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? We've still got enough cold weather. I like the colours that they've put with that. What a beautiful hat too. And bag, quite classy, isn't it? So look, there's a massive stuff here, folks. Beautiful reading glasses. And of course then they go into the linden leaves here as well, and the more. Make beautiful gifts for yourself or for somebody else. Open 7 days a week, only out here at Lincoln. Stop off out here, it's just gorgeous. APRO, free gift wrapping. Why wouldn't you want to come out? Grant from Eastern Dry Cleaners joins us. Welcome, Grant.
Thank you, Jude.
Grant, fabulous idea. Let's run through this process again. You had this on last time, didn't you?
Okay, so if you're having trouble getting your washing washed and dried, if it's just a nuisance, if you're too busy, if you can't reach the clothesline, then solve all those problems. Just ring Eastern Dry Cleaners and we'll handle your weekly laundry for you.
That is such a fantastic idea, and like I said, fabulous idea for a present for a mum, a grandparent, somebody who's living alone, or look, just what a lovely shout for a mum and dad with a whole load of kids trying to get the laundry dried this time of year. Brilliant present.
Now, what we do is...
Great on a weekly basis for somebody.
Yes. What we do is you just tell us what day you'd like it picked up, and we'll pick it up that day every week and drop it back the next day. And what we do is we'll give you one of these big plastic bags. You can see it comes way out here to fill up each week, and everything that you can squash down into that bag, that's included. So you can get everything done that's in that bag.
Washed and dried. I love it. It is an ingenious idea. What kind of cost are we looking at?
Right. Well, normally it's $23, which is a great deal.
Is it what?
But just for the next...
23, that's brilliant.
Last week I said it was... Last time I said it was for a fortnight, but we'll extend it a bit. For the next fortnight, if you ring us up and say you heard about the offer on CTV or you saw the offer on CTV, we'll do it for $15 a week. That can't beat that.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. That's incredibly generous of you. I can't believe how much is in here. All these pillowcases, towels, a massive bedding in here as well, and there's still room.
Yep,
That's
a lot more
a big
room.
bag.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
And if you can pop your clothes in there if you'd like them to be given a wash, dry and fold as well, that's no trouble.
Yeah, see, that's great because it's brilliant, as you say, for big items like the sheets and towels and heavy things like denim as well.
Yeah,
Jolly
that's
nuisance trying to get it all dried this time of year, isn't
That's
it,
right.
as well?
And if you need anything ironed, well, we can do that too, but that costs a wee bit extra.
Okay, sounds mighty grand. And of course, for the people that missed out for school uniforms as well, you do have that service, don't you?
Oh, yes, too right.
Brilliant for school uniforms and for general clothing as well.
Yeah, that's right.
What about duvet inners, big winter blankets and stuff?
Oh, yes, we do
People-
lots of those.
You do as well,
Yeah,
don't you? And of course, that's a really nice thing to be thinking of as well. Coming into spring, it's nice to have them all cleaned and vacuumed,
Yes,
put
it is.
away, isn't it?
It is too.
So you can bring
Get them
them
all
out.
nicely sanitised and fresh.
Absolutely, and bring them out for next year. Eastern Dry Cleaners Limited, they have a free pickup and delivery of drapes and, of course, these fantastic laundry bags at your home, and they operate citywide. 379 4600 is the number you need. Greg, tell me, what size shoe do you start off here at Tiny Toes?
We start off with an 18-19, which is basically your first walker.
Gorgeous. And here we've got an example of a little boy's here. Look at that. Now, tell me, what makes Tiny Toes different to other footwear stores?
Well, we import our shoes directly from Europe, so you've got European quality, European style, and we find that's it's very popular.
Oh my God, I bet they are. How important is it for children to start off in proper shoes?
Very important. The shoe enables them their feet to grow properly.
Yes.
While the shoe won't correct any fault that the child might have in their feet, it certainly helps their feet to head in the right direction.
Look at these little Converse as well. Oh my God. So, Greg, it's not just, though the name says tiny toes, what size do you actually go up to?
We actually go up to size 40, which is about a size 7.
Wow, okay. Goodness me, that's quite a variety in sizing too.
Well, adult size, really.
Yeah, well, it is. Absolutely, it is. Oh, look, and there's stuff that people are going to find here that isn't anywhere else as well. Look at these here. Tell me about the Sympatex brand.
Well, the Sympatex indicates that they are waterproof. So if the child is wandering around in wet grass or puddles and things like that, the boot may well get wet, but the foot won't. So it'll take 3 hours of rain before it actually gets through into the foot.
These are absolutely phenomenal. And look at these little ones here as well. How beautiful.
Very popular for ski families.
Oh my God, I bet they are. Look at that. You can feel and see the difference with all the beautiful European designs and brands. Oh look, this has got to be another one that's, yeah, look at that, the little navy blue one. Oh, great. So what's really trending? You've got a lot of boots for sale at the moment as well.
Yeah, well, our winter stock is mainly boots. We have a good range of girls' knee-high boots.
Okay, let's have a look at some of these because I was look at these. Ladies, I was actually in a shop the other day getting fitted for some boots and they were too big in the calf. And as you can tell, I haven't got particularly big calves, thank goodness. And I'm finding that the boots are getting wider and wider every year. These ones are a lot more slimlined as well through the calves. So do remember tiny toes for yourself. And look at these here. I mean, these are just magical, aren't they, Greg?
They are. They're a lovely boot.
I mean, honestly, the quality is second to none. And it doesn't even matter, you know, if you've only got one child like I have as well, because it's so important. It is so important.
Yeah,
that
the boots are of such quality that the children will grow out of them before the boot gives up on them.
Tiny Toes children's European shoes, and of course don't forget you can actually get your big hooves in some of those shoes in there as well. They're at 21 Bailey Avenue, right behind the new Carlton Hotel. Rosalie from Maxwell Fashions joins us. A huge welcome.
Thank you, Jude. Nice to see you.
Beautiful colouring you've got here today.
Thank you. It's a warm colour, and I've brought these in. These are just a wee selection of my plus sizes. These are all in sale as well, so really great to look at. Lovely scarf, tied all the colours together with that, which just dresses it up a wee bit. Now, this tunic is 100% merino wool. It's a reasonably long line. It's got your wee pockets in here and a collar. These I've got in size 20 to 24. Just a really nice, casual, warm look.
Beautiful.
In a nice colour. It's in black and red as well. Now underneath I've got this gorgeous textured top. It's a bit like a tabard. It's got little splits up the side so you can wear it a bit longer, and lovely texture, nice feel. Now to dress that up, and just remembering that these are all in size 20 to 24, and dress that up with the little vest, and smart as. Interesting,
Beautiful
warm
fabric.
It's a suede
Beautiful.
fabric, and it's got a little bit of padding behind it. Not enough to make you look bulky,
No.
but just enough for that extra warmth. Now the trousers also, we've got these in black and a lovely rust red. This is a jacquard fabric. It's an every way stretch, and these are 20 to 22. Yeah, 20 and 22, but they're a good generous fit with an elastic waist and more of a jean bottom. So they've got your pockets up here at the back, so they're quite a fashionable style.
Absolutely.
So that's just a wee taste of some of my larger sizes.
Very
and
smart.
all in sale, of course, all, you know, really well priced.
I love
what
this.
I've brought in here, I love my wee hoodie, and it's so snuggly and warm. I've showed you those before, and they're in the mauve and black and the red. More particularly today, I've brought in some new season jeans. These are the French dress jeans. They are such an awesome cut, and this fabric.
God, that
I don't
fabric
how you
amazing.
describe it. It's almost like, well, it's marshmallow.
Marshmallowy. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it just
Soft.
fits to your body. Now, these are a straight leg. They're not a skinny leg, but really flattering as a straight leg. Well designed to make your bottom look a little more elevated than it may
I'd
be.
say
naturally.
they'd hold you together quite nicely, wouldn't they?
And a really super colour. It's it's more like a junior navy. But look, come and try them on, because I often find once I get somebody in them, they just don't want to take them off.
What size range have we got in these?
8 to 18.
8 to
in the
18.
jeans. Yeah.
Great selection and sizing too. Maxwell Fashions, 17 Lillian Street out at Horswell, 32245548. Everything's on sale, and Sunday is the only day they're closed. And Tony from Harold's joins us. Hi, Tony.
Hello, hello. Ready for action?
Absolutely. Tad
Good.
chilly these
It
days.
is, it's freezing. So
Oh,
we have all the good stuff to
Yay.
keep you warm, dry, thermal, everything. So
Fantastic.
start off with this one. I didn't bring in my great big roll because we have Dacron filling, the lofted type, which is about that thick, for duvets and quilts and jackets and that sort of thing. And then we have the semi-compressed one, which is like this. Same sort of thing, but squashed. So you can use this for wall hangings and placemats and oven mitts and all that sort of thing.
How does this vary to the stuff that they use in curtaining called bump?
Oh, the bump is much, much lighter and more open.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it
Okay.
has to fold a lot. This is quite a bit more rigid.
Right, and
Yep.
the other one, and
Yep.
the thicker one is as well.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that's it, and it's only $10.95 for that one, and the one for the
gosh.
quilts and duvets, which is a little softer than this, that's much wider. It's 150 wide, and that's $16.95 a metre.
Gorgeous.
So,
Okay,
uh,
beautiful.
So that's
Lovely
good
and toasty.
thermal stuff.
Tuck
And
that under my arm.
the bargain of the century is polypropylene, for your thermal gear, for long johns and T-shirts and skivvies.
Yes.
Originally, that started life at $14.95 a metre. We're doing a special for all CTV viewers for $5 a metre.
Oh my God, Tony.
$5 a
That's
metre.
just crazy. And it comes in this lovely big tube.
In the tube. So a lot of people are actually using it for sleeping bag liners.
Super idea.
So you just buy 2 metres,
Yeah.
seal up the bottom and jump in the tube. See?
Fantastic. I
Too easy.
love it.
Yeah, it's
yes.
great. So $5 a metre, can't go wrong, but you have to mention that you saw it on telly.
Okay, done. For $5 a metre, it's got to be worth it.
Merino, there's lots and lots of colours. We're over 30 colours now in merino. Lots
Goodness
of
me.
pinks and greens and wasabi type colours. There's even cerise, denim blue, black of course. There's lots and lots and fantastic
So
colours
you
like this.
do need to go in and see it. I love these 2 shades of blue that you've brought in here.
They
They're
are lovely, aren't they?
just heavenly together, aren't
So
they?
this one is New Zealand made and this one is Australian. Most of our merino is actually Kiwi. More than 90% of it's New Zealand made.
Okay.
But this blue one's an Australian one.
So that's literally shorn off the sheep and all made,
All
the
made
whole
in,
thing from Go to
that's
Woe
made
in
in
New Zealand. Wow,
and
goodness
it's
me.
mostly Central Otago merino.
Beautiful.
And they're $39.95 a metre and 150 wide. So most tops are only taking, about 1.2.
Yeah,
Quite
right.
economical.
Fantastic. And how much are they a metre?
$39.95.
39.
And this is an Aussie suiting with merino in it, and that's on special. That's black, and it was $34.95, and it's just down to $29.95 a metre. So it's great for trousers and skirts and things like that.
Gosh, that's very reasonable and a
Yeah.
lovely weight there, Tony.
Oh,
with
there's
that
so
too.
much new stuff. Come on in.
Harold's the trusted name in fabrics. You'll find them at 47 Birmingham Drive, open 10 till 4 Monday to Saturday, 338 77 00. Thank you so much for watching Let's Go Shopping
Stay warm.
and be dry. Bye-bye.